Hello, and welcome back to Badge Hunter, where today I am not actually hunting any badges, just going to work on Chapter 2. But since I didn't show you guys last time about the sheets I was talking about, or using after a little bit, I'll show you guys now if you haven't already checked the sheets, the Google Sheet that is. So, I'm on the sheets right now, in case you can't already tell. Originally, I was pulling, so this is the edited version of the one I've said before a few times already, JD8's, where he only had the enemy and the percentage of their drops and whatnot. Then eventually I was like, okay, let me get the one for only badges, or let me have it so I can have only badges. So I went through that, and also I found like how many badges are for per chapter. Then after a while, I finally decided to add a few things. One is this. Essentially, you could make, or well, you could check the enemy formations if you know what formations you're going to be fighting. Has all the enemies on here from the pro sheet. Select one, and it gives you the items, the badges that they can hold or drop, and their percentages of nothing holding or nothing dropping. Now, this can be done with any set of 5 enemies, even though it's probably not possible for some of these formations if you decide to play with this to be possible. In fact, this formation I have right here isn't possible at all. But that's alright. Then there's this abomination of a sheet where taking the information of this formations or formation that you used, it takes all the items, calculates their hold for their hold percentage and their drop percentage, and then figures out what percent chance of it being held or being dropped at the end of battle. Not being the percentage, the end percentage. It's from this percentage. I haven't incorporated this percentage into the end percentage. I probably won't. So now it's like, if the random drop occurs, boost sheet would have about a 10% or 11% chance of happening. With this formation, that won't normally happen. Or it would have let me go to badges, or to have about a 1% chance of dropping a HP plus. Yeah. But in the sheet, I'm also allowing, you can change the formation number depending on how many enemies that you want or are in the formation. Like, if you take away the hammer roll and swap this to formation 4, and now everything is changed based on that. I also added, depending on your item on count, the percentages of when a held drop, random drop, or no drop occurs, and it does in fact change between if you do it in just regular battles or the pit. A reason is, like, I might have said last time, if I get more item hogs, I'm only allowing a limit of 3 because it does this. It gives both held and random drop percentage be 40% and no drop 20%, which overall increases my chances of getting badges faster. But what I have right now is just one item hog, and it does that. Yeah. Then I've made just a badge, an item finder. You select your badge that you want to find. It tells you the enemies that can have it, either holding or dropping it. Same for items. Be wary that this one does extend past your normal screen size, person screen size. Usually it does for mine, and especially my server has just a lot of enemies that can hold and or drop. Next, I incorporated just a general check for what enemies are in what chapter. You select your chapter up here. It tells you what enemies you will fight in that chapter, and it gives just all the items and badges from the pro sheet, just smaller, so you can see all the enemies possible. This also includes the pit, because who knows, you might be looking for something very specific. I don't know. Then I just have the checklist of all of the drop badges, with all of them being their little own different category. Jump hammer badges aren't really explained, or need to be explained. I'm finding out I did. Stat badges are ones that really only change the stat without any conditions. Like, it's like be it increase in defense, power, HP, FP, whatever. I'm not counting these as conditions, really. I mean, some people can see them being a condition where you increase the stat, but the condition is the other stat decreases, but I really don't. I'm not counting that. Mario badges, partner badges, pretty much everything else that doesn't really fit into these. I'm not doing another one that's like both Mario and partner badges, like stuff that affect both of them, like File Finder, Happy Flower, Item Hog, stuff like that. I'm not counting that. And then, but yeah, this might get updated even more. I have no idea what else to add. I know some things I can change, like actually incorporating the item hog percents to the formation percents, but that's something I'm not worried about it right now. Anyways, now I'll actually continue. So, with a heavy heart, I am going to be going around and buying everything, really, all the either stuff that's required for a later story advancement or the 0 BP badges. I would insert a joke here saying, oh, well, I guess that's it. That's the end of that. And I just lose the game. Or I lost the challenge, but I don't know. And now we're finally in chapter 2 proper. Man, who knew it only took 7 hours between, well, never mind, I had to count the mission. About 8 hours in between chapters to get here. They sure look boggling. Why they even need a sketch? They could be like, you know, that kind of looks like Mario. There's not really any travelers down this road. And they can't just be like, hey, why are you here, you know? See, Maryland is... Alright, it's like, hey, there's a person here. These roads aren't traveled. Generally. Not the smartest these three, these two are. Only rationale you understand is by force. Fair enough. Alright, let me do it. Who are you? I don't know whose picture they're talking about. He thinks she's really lost it? Probably. But what's she gonna do? Oh no. Hopefully I kept Power Smash on. And so if you want, I know stuff related to the badges that these enemies have. In this area, out of everything that can be dropped, I really want the badge that the cliffs can drop. The badges that the cliffs can drop is Quake Hammer and Quake Hammer would be extremely helpful for various fights I will have to do in the future. But there are also a few other badges I can get from this. I think from these pale piranhas I can get FP plus. From the clouds I'll eventually see. I can get Sleepy Stomp and FP Drain. And then from the X-Knots that are in the tree, I can get HP, FP plus, and Shrink Stomp. You know about these guys. They're famous. But if I were to choose one particular badge, I do in fact want Quake Hammer. But I'm not going to sit here and farm it this time around. This is only just about doing and finishing Chapter 2. You know what? Headway. I am 97. I'm going to level up for this battle. That was a waste of time. I was about to set up danger strats for close call. But no, I guess not. Never mind. I want FP. Normally be more understandable to just do BP. But I'm not expecting a FP plus to drop. It's going to be a shame when I hunt for the Quake badges, or the Quake cameras in a mission. In there, I'm going to... There's no close by safe spot to fight against those cliffs. There's a save in Flurry's house, which is roughly close by, and there's a save in the tree, and there's a save at the start of the area, or right next to the start of the area. That has one cliff in it, but I'm not too sure where I would be starting from. There's a secret entrance, but I have no idea where it is. Use wind powers to blow the thingies away. My type of layers right there. In case you want to know, I will be using head rattle a lot in this chapter. Except for against the clefts. The clefts I won't do that to. But I would do it to the cloud. The cloud is loud. There we go. Nah, I can't do it. It's not my job. Listen, she can use her imaginary feet to get that necklace back. I don't need to do it. It's not my property. I don't care. We must study the sketch. I swear I've seen this man before. Wonderful. Thank you, Sage Effects. If there's anything you want to know, I love the Sage Effects in this game. I hate it when it's against me, but I love it. It's really, really fun. Just a bit of randomness in your fight, you know? Who knows when you're going to be set ablaze for the 5th time in a row in the fight. How'd they ignore these piranha plants? Because these pale piranhas. And you. Well, if it isn't Mario. What? You've been waiting for Mario. Listen, I'm pretty sure they said, hey, we're looking for this person named Mario at the start. Use your non-existent ears, Goombala. Who the heck are you? Don't worry about it. These are just 3 freaks, okay? You nigga, bro. You won't really show me what you would do. This fight isn't as annoying as the later ones. Or the later one. The one other time you fight them. Attack is one. She doesn't seem all that know who. I can't. Wow. I don't remember any of the guard timers. And yes, it would be more worth it for me to use Power Smash, but you can confuse. Might as well, you know? I might as well confuse them when you can, because it's really funny. Huh? Best Vita first. Nah. I'll beat it when it gets deeding. Oh no. That actually is kind of a problem. Do you think I can make them fall asleep? I haven't done a lot of stuff in this battle before. It's just sort of pushing what a boy like to play. Maybe. Ah, really charging that attack. Let's just, you know, do the good old... Go on. Hit the giant shell. Oh no! Deserved. I love that sometimes enemies just don't wake up. Sometimes when you hit, you just don't wake up. Sorry, sis. She's passed out asleep. Alright, next one. Next one to confuse. 50%. There we go. I love confused as a status so much. Yes, make her bigger. She won't be attacking anyways. The stage is just helping me, okay? And it's like, alright. You confused? Now let me just smack them with something. Nah. What? No. Coops, you just stand there, Coops. I had to confuse Belton first. I didn't even check it was possible for these three. I was like, you know, I'm just confusing them. There we go. This is just prep for later on, you know. Ack. Huh? You just got rid of your own confusion. How dare you have dialogue that just gets rid of status effects, like confusion. I take that mushroom though. I always take the item hog drops, you know. Now you might think it's weird that I'm evading enemies. One, you would do that in normal gameplay, but I'm not hunting for stuff right now. Even though I'm still just fighting the clefts. I don't particularly need the FP plus from the pale piranhas. But of course, you know, if it ever shows up in the wheel, I will be hunting for it. Why am I going up here again? The peanut brain has activated a second time, forgetting that the switch stays pressed or even hit. Quick hammer. Listen, I can hit the box as long as I don't collect the item. Might as well. If I could just run past it before collecting it, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Coops. You found my thin necklace.
Oh yeah.
Important fixture for your house. And it's important, you know, you just change out your chandelier for a disco ball. I'm not. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to fight your necklace. They forced me into it. Run, Mario. I suppose it is a little difficult to outrun a cloud, but the love lies in Rogueport. I mean, true, but also kind of hurtful, alright? I suppose that's fine, but you also are not going to be used a lot in Flurry. You'll be used for stuff like this, but otherwise, I won't. Press X to make their head spin. There they go. would probably be mostly used for flying spiked enemies, which isn't a lot of enemies, but right, the wheel Ch. Battle Master just shows up. It's like, hey, I heard you got a new partner. Huh? Oh. The camera had to change for me to blow this off. The good old not so secret entrance. I wonder how they, well, some of them I know how they hide the kind of stuff, but what's really stopping somebody from grabbing the sheet and just ripping it off themselves? Or even just punching through it, you know? I know they're made of paper, but still, there are times when physical occurrences happen. Can happen. I didn't do this, by the way. He sure is a hard-working little fella. I suppose he is. I always root for the underdog. No, I don't do that. Sometimes it's clear to not root for the underdog. These kinds of questions archaeologists have to ask, you know? I don't know. Hello? What's that noise I heard? Better get him. So these Zeknugs can't drop anything. And since I will have another chance on the moon, it says here it's classified as an enemy combatant. Fair enough. But since I have another chance to fight these guys on the moon, when we get to that, I'll bring out a little thing I plan on hunting up there. That's quite far away. There's your nap. Listen. She can have all the badges on the field from the chest. I don't care. And what yet another convenient hole for her to jump in and jump out of, you know? Yes, I am the one that hit you from behind. The one that clearly hit you from the front. Yes. Hey, Fireflower. Wow. Get confused. Guarded and gave it to the pure of heart. Your heart seems pure enough. Yes, as the person who has spent like 24 hours hunting for 4 badges. I don't think I'm considered pure of heart anymore, really. I have 2 enemies on my personal hate list, alright? Give me a whistle. I love that in this game. They're like, hey, here's several thousand hints of there's a shop here that you might have missed in the GameCube version. But you might as well get the jabbing, you know? Love the shop at this place. It's really handy for there to be a shop here, but not like it matters. I won't really. I can't use it. I don't care. Man, there's something wrong with this one. Why is Goomba say something that's wrong with something wrong with it? Oh. Yeah, it's problem. It really gives me the big fuzzy. Yes, I do, I guess. Just you wait. You'll be feeling big fuzzy some other way. Mario, what do we do? Well, I'm just going to leave you guys in here. Oh man, I wonder what that is. I swear you have. Don't worry, I've seen that formation and stuff just a few bit of time so far. Okay, Google, what do you have to say for this chest? Fair enough. Shoes. I wonder... Mario should already have this. Be able to do this, you know. In the first Paper Mario, he gets the blue and red shoes anyways. So he should already be able to spin jump in the second tier of spin jump, honestly. Crush. Charge, I can't, I don't care. I'm sorry, Charge. I would use you in other circumstances, but not now. In case you don't know, you can blow them through the gate. Yes. Go for the stone that's there. There you go. Love little things like that in this game. It's like, oh yeah, you don't really need to go in there, and you just blow them from the outside, you know? No. The lone dude. The very, very scary puny statues. Oh, just look at you. Look, look, look. It's the crystal star. That just got yoinked. I'm going to repay you a present by blowing this tree up. I love this. Man gives you a 5-minute timer. And it's like, peace. Oh no. A mandatory battle with 2 dudes. Can't believe this fight. I wasn't planning on it. Also, I might have spin jump, but power jump, you know? Now see, it'd been more risky if there was like more maps, but or if you actually had to fight more enemies. Because, you know, if you skip all the enemies and you have to fight every single one as you're walking by, maybe the 5 minutes would be scary. But really? Now I'll say you just leave the pooties behind. You could just be like, see ya, I'm out. Man, oh man. See, it didn't even take me like 2 minutes to get over here. He should have been gone at this point. But no, he's just kind of chilling. Just walk around him. Did he call me no keys? Can't take another sip. Wug. I guess I was shut off this timer. He should have just left it on, you know? When the last couple of seconds are left, he should just like leave and the tree blows up. Mongoose Von Grappler. A brilliant little thing. If I thought about it, I would have gone into danger or put on the danger badges again. But I really am just going on with like, oh, you know, if I do that, would I just confuse him, you know? Like that. He is now confused. He's probably going to unconfuse himself this turn, though. Can't tell if it looks cool or really stupid. Can't won't even talk about the color. Ding. Fantastic. See, this is the reason why you confuse enemies. When they look really funny when they're confused. And they just go DD. Here it comes. It took him. It took him just a little bit for him to be like, "Hey, I'm going to step on you." Just. Just confuse him, you know. Just. Why worry about anything else when you can just confuse him? Oh, it ain't over yet. I think it is. You you stepped on Mario Cubes once, and you guys just sat there confused the rest of the time. Man, that's also something I've never done before. I like head rattle, but I never really went into this boss. It was like, yeah, I'm going to use it on bosses. Man. this is what happens. You just bring up different strategies for every fight you do. I think for the most part, every boss can get confused. Or have statuses on them. Yeah. I don't know. I might have to get sleep stop or something and see if that's true. Well, probably end it off here. In mission, get to do something else. Well, thank you for watching. Next time we will do the intermission for chapter 2. And a short intermission badge hunt. I don't know, whatever. For either Quake Hammer or a different badge I want to get. So, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day.